Before you scroll, children of God, let's settle this case once and for all. Thou shalt not judge. Thou shalt not judge. My sister, my brother, calm down. Nobody's judging you. Let's settle this case today. You are actually quoting the book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 1. Thou shalt not judge, because the same way you judge shall be meted to you. What does it mean to not judge? It means that thou shalt not condemn. In fact, no one has been given the power to condemn another person. No Christian has been given the power. Nobody has been given the power to condemn another person. But if what you are actually saying is that you do not want to be corrected, my sister, my brother, everyone can be corrected. Correcting you does not mean condemnation. I will continue to correct you until you change. The story of the adulterous woman who was about to be stoned to death in John chapter 8. After everything, Jesus Christ came to her rescue. Jesus Christ said, anyone who has no sin should cast the first stone. And the Bible said they left one after the other. And afterward, Jesus Christ told the woman, go and sin no more. That was correction. Jesus Christ corrected her. What you have done is not good, but you still have time to change. Go and sin no more. Beautiful correction. If you want to correct, you have to correct with love. But what the people who were about to stone her to death did was that they condemned her. They did not see her as anything good again. They did not see her as someone who can still be useful in the society. That is condemnation, and that is what is not good. But as a Christian, you are infiltrating my space with your foolishness, and you say I should not correct you. No, my brother, I cannot stay silent. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 15, the Bible says, he that is spiritual judge all things. 1 John chapter 4 verse 1, the Bible says, do not believe all spirits, test all spirits. So as a Christian, as a spiritual person, I have been empowered to judge all spirits, but I've not been given the power to condemn. That is why someone like me has been chosen to bring someone like you back to the kingdom, so we can both increase the kingdom. We can both impart our word. If you read 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 21, the Bible says, prove all things and hold fast to the one that is good. Prove all things, judge all things. Let me tell you something, spiritual person, judge all things. You are doing something bad and I'm trying to correct you with love, telling you that you should change. That does not mean condemnation in any way. In fact, one of the reasons God has chosen people like us is to find people like you, talk to you, correct you, and bring you to the kingdom. Before everything, don't judge me, don't judge me, don't judge me. And in fact, let me tell you something. As a Christian, I have been empowered to judge everything. Do not take correction as condemnation, and do not take condemnation as correction. They are two different things. Let me tell you something. No matter